Welcome back to the studio, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the TWC 2016, the NA qualifier, the final match between USA and Canada. USA leading 1-0 after their first map, going to overtime and finishing with 19-16 in favor of, guess who? USA. But we'll see what will Canada do on the second map, Cash picked by them. Can they take that first map?
You didn't let them to guess.
I didn't let, yeah, I didn't give enough time. My bad. But let's talk about Cash. So Canada's pick, can they win this one? They were so close to winning the first one, but...
True, but as you said, it's their pick, but they had so much trouble against Mexico. I was really hoping they can take this Dust 2, and they should have. They had 7 map points. Dust 2 should have been Canada's. And now going into Cash, I mean, hopefully they don't lose spirit, losing Dust 2 like that. If they do, I mean, USA is going to take this. It's going to be 2-0 pretty easy. I hope that they forget that Dust 2. That didn't happen, and just focus on Cash.
Should we expect from USA to just continue run and gun and do what was actually working on Dust 2?
I think you can't actually do that on Cash. Like, you maybe need a bit more consistency, a bit more composure coming into Cash as a T, because you can run out mid with that smoke for a boost to distinguish Molotovs coming your way, as we always talk about that one, and maybe take fast control of mid, but you can't really go fast as you go on mid to short on A side, because you can get really punished of tight corners and so on. So they can probably go aggressive on T side again, but a bit more composure maybe, or a bit more team play coming out of T side.
We saw a little bit of risky play from USA in the overtime, having four people on A and only one guy on B side. But can we maybe expect the same thing on Cash?
Well, I'm not really sure they can really pull that off again. Just because of Cash and just because of executes they can do. I think Cash is a more rotation focused map. So if you have a good rotation, if you have a good timing, and I think Canada should have it, and both Canada and USA, I think those risky plays or risky stacks are not really that good. Okay,
let's go with the predictions quickly.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wanted Canada to win. I said 3-2, but losing Dust 2 like that, I'm going to say 16-10 on Cash for USA.
Quickly, please.
Same.
Okay.
16-11.
Okay, let's go quickly live. The game is starting. Jackie, Neil, take us away, guys.
Here we are, map 2 of this best of 5. It is going to be Cash USA snapping up the first one in a very unorthodox fashion, taking it all the way to overtime. Meanwhile, Canada let it slip, but they're here now. They want to try and claw it back. Let's see, this is going to go down. Seems to actually be a very quick round. Canada showing a lot of aggression towards mid. They get that initial pick on towards Elige.
Yeah, but look where the bomb is, Jackie. I mean, Hiko and Stewie do find an MTA bomb site, and they will be able to get this bomb down now. So a retake situation coming up, but an important frag onto Rush 5v3 situation. Again, no kits here for the Canadian side, so they need to kind of hurry up here now and try and retake this. And Hiko is in actually a great position with this Tech 9. He could be huge in this.
Well, these frags coming in though, twist on the retake. Easy 2k, Uber one through the smoke there as well, and they're going to be able to close it down very quickly. A great round for Canada on Cash. Now, Cash is actually the map where they looked ridiculously shaky yesterday. You know, Mexico were just able to beat them down for a while. So you can imagine that's why it actually slipped into the map pool there. Obviously, USA wanting to play him on here, expecting him to look a little bit shaky potentially.
Yeah, I mean, Mexico won 11 rounds in a T-half. They really struggled at middle, Canada. I don't know what happened, what went wrong towards A and middle, but Mexico played really well. And I think that's why USA had gone for the T side, because they actually won the knife match and opted to go T side. So they kind of watched Canada's kind of CT side struggling a lot. So no surprise that they've gone for this T side, as you see. USA here not going for the forced buy with armor. They're going to go for the buy in the third round, as we see a split here towards A. 3 in the door, 2 to A main here. Let's see if Canada can hold this down. Azuba opens it up here onto Stewie. Russ gets taken down. Android with his second of the round. Can he take down a third? Yes, he can. So one personally dying there for the Canadian side as USA are going into this buy round now on the third round, and I wouldn't be surprised now if they kind of go for a quick kind of middle aggression, maybe put 2 on the boost, take down Canada's kind of defense around middle area.
And these Bayerns coming in here with the AKs on the side of USA. Seeing what they can actually bring to the table. There is going to be some aggression towards mid very early on as they try and charge their way in. Can they find the opening frags? Hammering down, they do take out Twist. They're able to rip his head clean off. Nice frag off the back of Stewie there. They still need to work their way around though. Most likely going to send a couple of players out main and the others through mid to try and converge on towards that A bomb site. Can Canada actually hold them back?
Yeah, they've gone for that middle kind of control, and that's exactly how they're winning this round so far, getting that opening kill. Look at the HPs on Canada to try and go into this B bomb site. USA now, Stewie leading the line here. Shroud is only on 6 HP and he's a lone man here. He's actually probably going to get taken down with Stewie. He checks it. No, Shroud gets the kill surprisingly onto Stewie. He's still alive here, but gets taken down and traded by Rush. That's a 3v4 situation. Full control now of the bomb site here for the USA side.
3 versus 4. They are going to make their way out towards that B bomb site. This retake going to be fairly hard. USA in a good spot to just hold them back in the meantime. They will try and entry their way in though. They do get the opening frag on towards nothing. Rush fires back very quickly there with that AK. Is able to find a frag. Android, he's still going to be trying to go big. Takes down the lead, so slip their way out on towards the site now. Uber firing pot shots. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get the frag on towards Android, but it won't matter as Rush was able to do the job. Hiko now man left standing in a 1 versus 1. Uber, he has to hold the bomb. Looks like he might actually get away with this.
He actually does win that somehow. Great use of the smoke there. That was actually really smart that he did as well. He smoked the bomb. He smoked in front of the bomb. And then I think it was Stewie kind of ran with his knife out because he thought Uber was on the bomb. Uber came out towards headshot, took down Stewie, and then went to full defuse on. I think Hiko was expecting him to fake it again. So a very smart play there by Uber to take that third round in a row. And 1v2 clutch, more importantly, for the ex-selfless man. So good start into this second map. Of course, this is a best of 5 for anyone just tuning in. This is the grand final of the North American qualifier. Winner gets an all-paid trip to the Honda Grand Tournament in Belgrade. As we see, mid aggression not looking too well here for USA. But Hiko replies with a 2-piece from his own now to even things up here.
Uber going to be raining down a few pot shots here. Is able to eliminate Hiko fairly quickly with that M4. Not looking too shabby at all. Android can Molotov in here towards main. Try and disrupt USA a little bit. Try and hold them back.
Yeah, that was a really important frag there by Uber. As USA were trying to get gang up together there at A main to try and take A site, but Uber getting that opening kill, falling back, not even losing 1 HP. So now this has put USA on the back rope here now. They haven't got much, they've only got A main control here. Uber sitting here in this A site. He's going to see the door opening there by Rush, who's only on 8 HP here. But nothing, he's actually got himself in a good position, but look at Uber go, man. Spamming nothing through the smoke there. Rush, 1v3, 8 HP, gets taken down by Uber. What an outstanding few rounds he's had. 1v2 clutch in the last round, 3-piece that round, holding it down by himself.
It's going to be such a hard fought game. See both of these sides here really trying to bring their A game. Once again though, you know, Canada dominating early, but we've seen USA bring it back in the past, and I wouldn't put it past them. Obviously, they just need to try and work their way back into it slowly here, forcing the eco on this one. We'll force up around it as they make their way towards B.
Yeah, I think that 5 or 10 minute break kind of really helped Canada a lot because they also threw that lead in the first map to kind of just take a breather and just forget about it. I mean, can't go back on the fast. You just in this best of 5, there's plenty of maps to go. Canada off to a good start as we see 4 people coming in here. Fast 10-9 push here into this B bomb. So Shroud gets taken down by Stewie.
Yeah, been able to get on towards the site. Uber's there, hammering down. Unfortunately, can't quite kill anyone just yet. Did get a tag off, but it's going to be awkward. Bomb has now been planted. They need to go for this retake. They've done it in the past. Can they do it again as they try to make their way in? Nothing. Looking for that first frag. Will take down Semphus very quickly there with that Tech 9. Looking absolutely dominant. Stewie coming in behind as well. Actually catches Android completely off guard, but it just falls on Uber and Twist. Twist getting dominated. Nothing. Going mental with this Tech 9. A fantastic 3K.
Yeah, nice hold there at the bomb site after plant situation. Not even losing a man there. once that bomb got planted. Only losing one member as well. They only had Tech 9 from a nice split in to the B bomb site. Shroud only getting that one kill alone in that B bomb site. Unexpected round coming out for USA here, as we see. Kind of a force buy coming out from Canada. We only see 2 pistols and AWP. Glass cannon AWP as well by Shroud. Not even one kit here, so USA in a good position here to break the money off the Canadian side. As we see Stewie here getting out middle already. Getting a little bit of damage onto Uber. Not much, they're only 25 HP. Look at Semphis, I don't know what Nothing is doing there with his knife out there, not expecting Semphis to be there. And Semphis picks up his AK as well, so Canada already one man up here.
They're in a good spot. What more can they actually do? Hammering down with these M4s right now, trying to find these initial frags. USA, they want to try and keep up this win streak, but it doesn't look like it's really going to be going in their favour. Shroud does take down Stewie very quickly with the AWP there, and it just falls on towards Hiko. Rush and Alij. Alij does come in big though. Rush as well, going to fire back. Hiko actually getting that frag on towards Uber, and it just comes down to 2 men now on Canada. A round that looked like USA were going to fall short on. They start to ride supreme here. Semphis, if they can get this frag on towards him, it's basically as good as done. AWP in hand, he tries to clip his way out on towards the site. Wants to find that initial frag, but Hiko is just battering them.
Yeah, he caught fire. I don't know what happened to the air defense there. That was a 5v3 situation. Shroud getting the pick there at Z on the lurk of Stewie, and then at B. Nothing get taken down, but I don't know what happened to Twists and Android there in that A hole. Didn't even get one frag between the 3 players there. And Uber as well, the 3 players at A didn't even get a frag, so disappointing hold there. That would have been a great round for Canada to get themselves back going after USA getting that Tech 9 round. So, money broken for Canada, USA starting to get their feet in, of course. Hiko, massive part of that round as well. He's been playing outstanding so far.
This has been really good stuff to see. Now, Canada, with just these pistols in hand, what are they actually going to be able to achieve? As they are grouped up on the A-bomb site, they're going to be stacked towards A, but look at the positioning from Stewie here. So smart, so clever, so selfie as he finds one frag on towards Uber. They've only just realised where he actually was. He gets 2, almost with a 3rd, but unfortunately didn't quite work out. Android did take him down.
Yeah, 3v4 here, but Rush should be able to pick up this frag, and Hiko as well, winning his duel quite comfortably on Android there. 4v1 here. Shroud, only a P250 in hand.
Firing off these pot shots. They know they've basically won the round already. It's just Shroud left miles away. They're just going to ride it out there. You can see USA playing a lot more standard here. They start to dial it back a little bit. And they're playing a lot more like an overall team.
Yeah, USA getting their foot in there after winning that fast B push there with them Tech 9s. This is where we've seen Canada kind of struggle against Mexico on the CT half. But just weren't able to hold middle and A whatsoever. I mean, I know they've got a slightly stronger side here now, but they really need to get maybe three in middle, 1 open by Z. Just get some kind of, maybe get the anti-boost going at middle if they don't take middle at the start. That's USA. Maybe Molotov to boost, anything. Just get some kind of control. Or even when Mexico were taking a lot of rounds, Canada kind of pushed 3B and won like 2 rounds in a row by doing that. So maybe some kind of aggression, trying to slow things down from the USA side, because all the first frags are going in favour of USA in these last 3 rounds.
Yeah, this has just been crazy stuff to witness here, and it's pretty wild. I mean, grand final as well, you can see a lot of these teams, these 2 teams in the way they're actually playing, it's very reminiscent of each other's play style, so they're countering each other quite a lot. Alij here, as he pops up towards top of boost, will actually find that frag on towards Shroud. Semphis trapped on his own, wants to see if anyone's going to peek into it, potentially allow him to get an opener. Alij will be the man to do so, but it's not really going to work out. Let's see Zed at such far distance, couldn't quite get the frag. Alij does take him down. Uber just trying to find this scout shot here. Keep trying to batter their way through though, slowly but surely attempting to find some more picks. They've already got 1, but they don't want to run the risk of charging in a little bit headstrong here and actually losing out the round as they begin to slowly make their way towards that B bomb site. Shroud is there with the deagle in his hand in this elevated angle. Just drop down. Ooh, unfortunately for him, Stu was a little bit too quick for him. He's able to just rip his way through him very quickly there with that AK.
Yeah, and that'll be big bomb site in access of the USA side. Rush just clicking in the numbers there. This should be really hard now for Canada to actually retake this. No kits, not great utility. I think they're just aiming to try and take 1 or 2 guns off the USA side. And look at the money. I mean, Russia's got 11k, got Eco nearly on 10k, so they're really healthy for it. Even if they lose the next 2 rounds, they're still gonna be able to buy again. So Canada, they're on the rocks here now. They really need to start getting this CT half going. It's gonna take a lot to break the money off the USA side. A nice wumble from Android onto Stu, and he's gonna run straight away with that AK. But Eco at Z, he's gonna try and make sure that Android doesn't actually try and save that AK. There we go, doesn't let him save that. But Eco does get traded by Twist, so coming into this, we're all tied up here, Jackie. 4 rounds, we've seen Canada get a good start, and then USA taking it back by getting 4 rounds in a row for themselves. So going into round 9, we do see Android on the AWP here, so maybe, hopefully a bit of aggression coming out from Canada in this round. And that was the problem on Dust 2, when Canada started losing a lot of rounds in a row, we didn't see much of a change up in their CT setups. Like I was saying on Dust 2, like they weren't really pushing B when they were never going B. I mean, USA just kept doing the simple same stuff and it was just working for them, so.
Yeah, it's very sort of standard. Well, Stewie as well. He's been given so much control time and time again. He's just allowed to walk through mid here. 2 frags instantly on the board as he takes down Twist and Android. Canada, they just have no idea how to defend this right now. As USA just walking out and taking whatever they want over and over again.
This, oh my god! He's just died from a 100 HP Molotov. I don't think he even realised that he was sitting in a Molotov. I've seen that all. That was just so funny, like, that actually happened. So a clean round there for USA, not even losing 1 man. And look at how did Stewie get there, man? Like, how did he have all that mid access to get up highway and take them 2 kills without even getting their fight? That's just poor stuff from Canada again. Playing so static. I mean, I like Android's idea, try and take some A main control, but they just left mid open. Like, what, that must have been really bad comms there coming out from the Canadian side. And that's USA 5 rounds in a row. All these rounds have been comfortable for them.
Absolutely, just glorious stuff from USA. You know, as soon as they got back into it here, really just dominant in these rounds, and there's been no answer to it. Canada just don't know how to slow them down at all, and you can see the effects on their economy a little bit here. It's getting worse by the second, forced into just working with whatever they have right now. Meanwhile, USA looking quite healthy. They're able to just ride it out.
Please, man, just before, look at Elise. Please don't say he's going to get away with this again. I mean, he could have just took an Android's head off. And again, they're just leaving mid open, but Rush does get taken before a trade does happen. And Stewie, and nothing. All the USA boys coming in with frags here. 2v4 situation. Android only on a mag 7. And Semphis, I mean, how? How can you just let that happen 2 rounds in a row? I mean, I know Elise, he only got 1 frag there. It wasn't like the reason why they could most likely lose this round, but again, that's just suicide stuff, man. You cannot let that happen. I mean, it's basic CS here. That's false in here for Canada, man.
It's really weird. I mean, Stewie's done it 2 times now, and then Elite's gonna try it as well and is able to pull it off. They've just let him out mid time and time again, and they have no answer for it. It's very odd. You would have thought after the second time, at least.
I mean, that's USA picking up 6 rounds in a row as well. I mean, this is the problem that they had against Mexico. We were saying at the start of the game, they just struggled so badly at Midland, and I wanted to see a bit more aggression and mid control. It just hasn't happened at all, and USA comfortably now into this lead. Canada, my god, man, what has happened to them? It was looking so well when they were 4-0 up, and then look at Stewie again. Comfortably here mid, getting in access of the USA. I mean, I think Canada might try and go for this double up setup. I think, but saying that, actually, 2 frags do go in Canada's favour. Uber and Shroud getting P250 kills before Hiko slam dunks with that nade into Shroud.
I mean, this is the thing as well. A 2 versus 3 here, USA. 1 round away from actually getting their 7th round on the board in their T half very quickly. Canada, meanwhile, they started off good, but it's just been getting worse by the second. Trapped with just Semphis and Uber left with just these pistols in hands. They do have a bit of utility to work with, but Semphis is going to have to go huge here as they tiptoe their way out on towards the A bomb site. He needs to find that initial frag. Does fire on towards Rush, but couldn't quite actually take him down. Unfortunately, nothing as well. Basically, a drive-by AWP kill there as he's able to remove Semphis, and it all falls on Uber.
Yeah, all left to Uber here. Only with a 5-7. Should be taken down. No, actually takes down nothing to leave it in the 1v2 situation. No kit, same, but does get taken down. The eventful does happen. USA 7-4 here now, and it's vital for Canada to take at least 3 of the last 4 rounds. We're probably going to see a double up setup come out. Yes, we have Android and Semphis this time now, getting his AWP out now. Time to change it around for Canada now.
To get into this as well. Let's see this one is going to boil down here towards mid early on. We do have Semphis going to try and go for the face with the AWP. No one is there to greet him. It will be that B bomb site aggression coming out from USA, just trying to batter their way in. Shroud with the initial face. Unfortunately, instantly put into an early grave by Stewie. Is able to just rip through him. But hailstorm of bullets coming out of that AK-47 takes him down very quickly. Semphis firing back, just taking pot shots through the smoke here. Neil hoping to just land a tag or pick anyone off if possible, but it's really looking shaky. These retakes as well have been quite unsuccessful for the side of Canada in the past, but maybe this could be the game changer. They do come over one, but Stewie, the aggression on display, charges his way through a smoke from CT, gets 1 and 2 frags instantly on towards that CT side. They will try to go back though. They land a blow on towards his face, take him down. Uber with that kill on towards Hiko as well. So it is still a 2 versus 2, but things are looking dire for that CT side. They're not in a great spot. Time is ticking away as well. It is very much of the essence. They have to act fast, and they've only got that Molotov left as their last piece of utility. It's not going to work out. They can't try and go for it. Forced to just go for the save here. USA snapping up number 8 very quickly.
Yeah, USA just in total domination here. Again, quite an easy round there, even though it's a 2v2. I mean, they have no kits. They were never going to go for that when the bomb was planted there on that B site. So kind of double upset of doesn't become successful. Coming into these last 3 rounds, Jackie, I feel like they do need every single one of these rounds to have a good chance. I mean, we've seen a strong T side come out from Canada yesterday against Mexico. I mean, they won 12 out of 13 rounds, so it's not over for them yet, even though USA have got all the momentum coming in here.
Push coming in early on. It's going to be Stewie. Oh my god, time and time again, these entry frags. Fantastic display of individual skill there. Stewie just batters his way in. Barbaric level of entry. I mean, this is fantastic to watch. He's just literally forcing Canada to play the style of CS he wants them to. Nothing. Going to try and find that final frag there towards Semphis. Couldn't quite do it as he glides through the air quite blissfully. An acrobat of a man. Let's take him down, but Hiko going to be able to take him out of the situation there. An artist with the AK as he finds that final frag.
Yeah, Stewie's really stepped it up. I mean, the analysts were saying he had quite a quiet game on Dust 2. I mean, it was all Hiko getting 37 frags. I think it's 36 or 37. But, I mean, Stewie this half, it's been the domination for him. He's been finding this so easy. And now Canada, not the greatest of boys. Got no up on Semphis, but 2 FAMASs and a P250 only on Shroud. So, let's see what they can do here. Again, Stewie trying to work this middle.
Are going to make their way through. Semphis finally actually able to bring a bit of a defence towards short. Actually was able to find that frag. Thought we were going to see the same thing over and over again when they're just getting battered down, but it seems they've actually realised how to stop USA in their tracks now. Derail that pain train a little bit, buys them some time to play with, but Hiko and Rush make their way towards the B bomb site. They've both been popping off fantastically throughout today's games, but can they keep it up here and go massive? It doesn't seem like they're going to be able to. Shroud does take down Rush. Hiko will respond, but has to do so much more into the round. Has a minute left on the clock, can recover the bomb fairly easily as well. Wants to try and go for that plant now. We'll just go for the fake bait. Does get Twist to peek into him. Actually takes down Android as well. Still doing damage for his side right now, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. He will be picked off by Twists, the young talent for Canada. Firing back to bring them into a little bit of a better situation. So much money for USA though, getting into this final round. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see this going 10-5.
Yeah, Canada finally getting their 5th round of the board. It's taken them 10 rounds to get that 5th round of the board. So coming into this final round of this half, as you were saying, it's really important for Canada, I feel, to get this to 9-6 and go into their T-half. As we see, nothing. Picking off Android at Z. Nice kill by him. But Shroud getting 2 kills of his own before being taken down, but as we see, Stewie and Hiko trying to come out here at A, and Stewie does get taken down by Twist before the refrag comes in by Hiko.
And Rush, the last 2 men left standing, scratch that as Rush gets eliminated. It is all just left down to Hiko now. A 1 versus 2 as he tries to make his way around the site. Well, what more can he actually find? Semphus AWP scopes in, takes him down with a nice little headshot. Very crisp stuff on display, and that is going to be 6-9. A slightly better scoreline than what we expected Canada to have, as all of a sudden they just got completely owned by USA.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that good start that they had, that 4-0 start, we could have seen 11-4 or even 12-3 there in favour of USA. So 9-6 isn't too bad at all. I mean, like we were saying earlier on this half, the game yesterday against Mexico, their T-half was really, really good. So this pistol round is really important for Canada to take this and to force buy in the second round from USA if they do actually win the pistol. Could get to an even game, and that's a great start there. Nothing getting taken on the boost from Semphus now, and now that's full mid control in axis of Canada here.
Right, there's the first frag coming in as well. Alij will be able to shut Twists fairly quickly with that initial opening frag, and he's hungry for more. Distributing damage as he just slowly glides around the site quite daintily, finding these frags. Stewie as well in this baiting angle was able to get the drop onto a Shroud, blissfully unaware of his positioning, and it falls down onto the 2 men of this side. What more can they find? They find the frag very easily. Hiko in that elevated angle, able to hammer down, will eliminate Android.
Yeah, nice play there. Good comeback there from USA after losing that first man there. So that's USA taking the pistol, and we see Canada getting forced by here. We see Shroud with the scout. I mean, he hasn't really had the best against. Bottom frag in there, 8 for 14. Normally the star man for Canada, but not the greatest performance so far. And Canada are mapped down as well, so it's time for them to really step it up here now. I mean, coming into this force buy, I feel like if they do take this force buy, they're right back in this game.
Frag coming out here, potentially from Android as he just spams away. Couldn't quite land it just yet. Alij, you can see this door push coming into effect here as well, just sprinting in. Able to take down Semphus so very easily. Twist does fire back with his deagle and is able to pick him off, but with just 2 members left standing on the side of Canada, can't really see him achieving too much. They actually go blow for blow though, bring it back into a 2 versus 2 situation now. Just 4 men left on the battlefield. They've done a great job of working into this round. They've also been able to scavenge a weapon. The best is just an MP9. His teammate getting taken down by Rush here as well. Has to find this frag, does so with his deagle. 3 kills already on the board, but unfortunately it's not going to work out for Twists.
Yeah, USA just about taking that round. A nice 3k though by Twists. Not good enough though to take that round, and as you see, oh, this is interesting actually. Canada going for another force buy here just because USA only had 1 person. As you can see, the money isn't looking too great for the USA side. They want to break that money now. They got Shroud, dropped an AK there now. Let's see if he can do some work with that. He's probably going to be the front line and get that entrance frag, hopefully, for the side of Canada. See Stewie getting aggressive.
This is just mental. I mean, this is what we've seen from on his T side as well. This guy right now really just saw the Stewie wanted to see, that FPL style plays coming out as he just runs around the map, bounding all over the place, trying to go for these crazy flashy frags, and it's been paying off greatly for him. Canada though, into a 4 versus 3 here. Potentially this is the one where they actually upset USA's defenses. Rush, he doesn't want any of that, trying to end this reign of terror from the T's as he comes in with 1 frag, nothing as well, going to come in with 2 of his own. Rush for the final frag on towards Twists, and they keep this ball going. USA looking so dominant right now, and you can see the cash in Canada as well doesn't really allow them to be in a great spot.
Yeah, it was looking decent for Canada. They were actually in a 4v3 situation in their favour as they were trying to get out in that A side, but great position of play over by Quad from Rush, getting 2 and nothing assisting him with 2 of his own. So USA 3 alive as well, so now it's starting that the money could get up here now as we see Canada on another force buy actually. This is really strange. Maybe they're just slightly tilted, I feel now. 12-6 up now are USA.
Yeah, this is just mental. USA really just battering them down, obviously with the force as well coming out here with these Eagles, and Twitch just getting taken down through the smoke. Alij What's going on there? He must just have thermal vision. As he spotted him out very quickly, able to just rip him apart, and it's just looking damaging. I mean, Canada, no real response. They're just peeking one by one and getting punished off the back of it.
Android does get reply onto Elise, but look at Uber. It's only on 8 HP and the guns that they have as well, and nothing. Nice headshot there onto Semphis to make this a 4v2 situation. USA looking comfortable to take this second map in this best of 5. Of course, they did win in overtime in the first map on their map choice Dust 2. This is Canada's map choice, and USA looking like they're only going to be 3 rounds away from getting a huge lead map-wise. Only going to be 1 map away from qualifying for the grand final, and of course, it's basically winner takes all, Jackie. Whoever does take this best of 5 is going to Europe to compete in Belgrade, represent their country.
And obviously as well, you know, Hiko, a very passionate player, always spoke about how he wants to be the best he can be and win literally anything he can be involved in. Definitely going to want to try and get his squad there towards that side. He's been popping off constantly, and it's been fantastic to see. Still top fragging for the team, 27 right now. They want to try and make it towards Belgrade, do damage for the USA side, perhaps get farther than they did last year in the tournament. And it's looking good into it so far. Android, he will respond on towards Hiko, does take him down. It's a 4 versus 4, but it's still going to be very hard fought. A lot of contesting coming out here from USA. They've got a lot of control towards B. They can sniff this out, get that information, and begin to reposition towards A. But Stewie's there, and I feel like his defense should be more than enough. We've seen him in the past going absolutely massive, and he still lives up to that. Comes in with a 2K, takes down Uber and Shroud so very quickly there.
Yeah, Android. Oh! What a wumble there by Stewie onto Android. Picking up that 14th round, and Canada, they just don't have any reply here, man. I don't like the way they've just force bought every single round. I mean, we've just seen pistols for the first kind of 5 rounds, and they're only able to get AKs and no utility because of that money bonus building up. So it's been a really poor T-half, I feel, from Canada. I mean, it just feels like USA are just going to comfortably take this 16-6. I mean, Canada looks like they're really tilted here on this T side.
Yeah, looking like they're just stuck in such a horrific spot and just don't know how to get their way out of it. Shroud actually going to come in though. This is what we needed to see from the man. We know how effective he can be at making his way out of door, and he's going to do so. Gets instant 2K on the board. Uber as well with a juicy little frag on towards the Legion. It just falls on Hiko and Nothing. They've been popping off massively for their side, but it's going to be such a hard task. Hiko gets one. Nothing, unfortunately, not able to return fire. Will be bested by Uber, and they get a round on the board after so long.
And it's just come down to individual play there from Shroud. I mean, they're not going to be able to get away with that every round, but Shroud, again, has had a quiet cash. He was on 9 for 18 before getting that lovely 2K there to open up the round for Canada. Money still alright here for USA. We do see a 5-7 here on Hiko, but Stewie has that got that AWP in play, and let's see exactly what Canada are going to come out here now. Stewie with that AWP, getting that first frag. Got good position here, should be able to take him a second. As he misses his shot, Uber jumps out and kills him. So, A in control of Canada. Shroud takes down Rush down from Z there. Great position there from Shroud at the A bomb site, taking him down. And Android picking up one of his own. So this is looking like another round here for Canada. Breaking the money finally of USA as Android gets his second of the round.
And he's trapped here by garbage right now as he sits in this angle, just trying to clutch onto that M4 if possible. But they are on the hunt for him, trying to take him down. Canada finding a lot of success all of a sudden and just bounding out towards the A bomb site, allowing them to just use more of their individual skill rather than anything else. And this is kind of what we wanted to see. You know, they do have that talent, but it seemed like mentally they defeated themselves into this matchup as they just gave up.
Oh yeah, definitely towards the start of the half, you just kept seeing him forced by, and even when they lost that second round, I was really surprised that they went, as Elise actually gets taken, and that's an important frag by Shroud. As you can see, money, not good on USA, they won't even have that 1M4. We've seen on Dust 2 when Hiko was the only person that saved that M4 next round on Dust 2. He just got 4 kills instantly at long and actually won that round solely. So, quite important now that USA won't have any guns going into this round. It should be a clean round here for the Canadians here on this T side.
Making their way towards that A bomb site. Elige Going to sit on this vantage point, this elevated angle, trying to see if he can hammer down the bullets to actually find those initial frags. They got their way out, but Shroud going to best him very quickly. Comes out with that headshot. Uber with one of his own as well, and towards Stewie. It's not looking great for the United States here as Canada just batter their way back. They ride their way into the site on their mooses, and they've been able to take control very quickly.
Yeah, simple A push there. They knew USA's money wasn't too great there, so 4v2 here. Hiko, Rush should be taken at any moment here by Uber, which he does. Just about actually. Rush actually dinked Uber, but doesn't matter. Canada with their 3rd round in a row now. And could we see the complete opposite of Dust 2? Could we see a massive comeback actually coming from Canada? They need it. They're 1 map down, of course, in this best of 5.
5, B5. I mean, it's just round after round where it just seems like all of a sudden now it's 5v0. USA not able to really achieve too much on those A sites. It's just Shroud basically bombing out towards the site and just doing whatever he can do. And it's just pretty ridiculous to see. But making their way towards the bomb site now. They were able to do a great job of defending B in the past. And they return to that form, or is this going to be Canada just really battering their way through once again?
Yeah, see 4 men here of Canada, all grouping up together. Just taking their time, hoping for one of the USA members there to kind of overextend and get that free pick to give them that access into that big bomb site.
Make their way in, see what they can actually achieve. Nothing playing by Vent Room as well as he just plays tucked in this close angle. They play their cards right, they should be able to defend this. Obviously they do have the drop on their opponents. Looks like they might just go for the dry peak as well.
But look at this read here by USA. They've got all the information. They've actually got 3 people up here. Russ actually gets taken down by Andrew before the train comes in by Nothing. Nothing with 2 kills so far. And Stewie here at middle gets another one. And Nothing with his part of the round. And Hiko taking one down. What a quick round. Great read there by USA. Taking that to match point now. 6 match points here to take a 2 map lead here.
Wow. USA. This is absolutely crazy. You know, they're doing it. We expected this to really go the whole hog, to be another very close game. It doesn't even seem like we're going to be needing anywhere near close to overtime like this now. Not even the full 30 rounds going to be played. The USA, they're coming in dominantly. They're shutting down Canada. Only need 1 round to close out the game. Canada, they've got their rifles in their hands. They're going to go for the old faithful, try and bound their way out towards the A bomb site, see if they can take this down with ease. Dewey should have spotted out Uber there as he's already out on the scene of the crime. They do find the first frag on towards the lead. Rush actually going to fall as well. Stewie, he's in a prime time position to go massive. Needs to be the catalyst into the round. But can he find the frags? Does come in with the first one. Takes down Twist with a juicy little headshot. Very crisp stuff on display. Wants some more. You can see he's hungry for it. His teammates beginning to reposition as well. And he's going to be able to spray down Uber. Hiko comes in with that frag. Unfortunately for Stewie, sent off to the burn squad. Hiko comes in with his second of the round. It's a 1 versus 1. And the final punch will be dealt by Nothing on towards Shroud Canada. Unfortunately, another map not going to go their way. USA, they shut it down again, but in a much more dominant fashion. 16-9.
Yeah, 2 maps to no, 0 now for the USA side, and more importantly, going into the 3rd map, USA's pick as well. So what a time to come in for their map choice to actually take this grand final 3-0 potentially. Canada, they need the last every single map here now to get to Serbia.
They're going to need to have a clean series now. It's going to be ridiculously hard for
I can't see it happening, man. It's just that cash performance. I was pretty disappointed, but I know I've kind of slated Canada quite a bit in that map, but it was just a bit sloppy. It was great play though by Stewie. I mean, he played outstanding on cash, just time after time, getting out middle, getting them picks. At least took it over them for a few rounds. I mean, it just wasn't. After USA started taking like 3 or 4 rounds in a row, it just looked like it was all USA. It just didn't look like they were ever going to lose that map.
Yeah. It was fantastic. And I mean, it's still early days yet, and there is always that chance, but Canada, they need to just be a whole new team going into this next map, or it could be the penultimate map. It could be USA closing it out in a 3-0 fashion. But let's head back to the desk. Let's see what they thought about that crazy display from USA there, especially from Stewie on cash.